it's 15-minute delay. We have a game to cast here on Squad tonight, a very fantastic game of Unity versus Prog. This is going to be fun. It's going to be on Kohat AAS V1, so here's the map overlay right now. We still have both teams bringing in more members, so it's at the moment just got 4 Prog and several Unity guys. I don't want to give a shout out just yet because when those 4 more Unity guys come in, it's just gonna fix the... It's gonna alphabetize them, and I'm gonna have to try and find them. It's gonna be a whole sort of thing. So for now, we'll hold off on that. We'll just show you the vehicles. So for the Russian side, we have the 2 Logi trucks, a transport truck. It seems to be a BTR, a 13.5mm or 14.5mm tracked vehicle, and a 230mm. 1 tracked and 1 APC. Well, let's quickly zoom over to the US. You can have a look towards what the Kohat is looking like today. Nice, sunny, deserty. Few pictures here and there, lots of hills, very good sniping, and a very big river that could be used as a highway. There's everyone giving a hello and how do you do to each other, and we're nearly there to the US side. So there's Chikar? No, Malak. That's Malak. Malak is one of the points that you will most likely see fighting over, as well as Mod Psi. It's usually in those cases unless one gets steamrolled. So here on the US side, we have 3 strikers, a Crow, 2 Logi trucks, and a transport truck. So that's what the US is bringing into this match, as well as any sort of infantry that Prog or Unity brings in alongside of those vehicles. So there's everyone just... And there we go. Fitted very nicely. So, we've still got a couple of people. Prog's actually jumping in very nicely. It looks like Lone Wolf might be on the wrong side. I'm not sure. He could actually be merking for Prog. We usually see him merking with Unity. Just, he seems to be a good friend of the Unity side of things. Joy Tia giving some banter towards all the guys. We have Vendetta doing his own little thing. I should swap teams so I can at least talk to the guys that have spawned in. So let's do it. We'll sit with the Unity guys for now. Hey Vendetta. Vendetta. How's it going, Vendetta? Say hi to the stream.
Oh, hey, Lead. How are we, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good.
Have some fun.
Anyway, that was Vendetta of the Unity team. As I said that, I checked the map as I swapped teams and I saw a Prog member jump in. I should have swapped over and just said hi to him and screwed the Unity guys. Yeah. But yeah, the game will be starting in about 10 minutes, hopefully, with not too much of a delay. We currently got 23 out of 14 members. 24 out of 13 members, I should say. But it's slowly getting there. It's slowly getting there. He's right behind you, Lord.
Hey, I can spin around so fast that I see my own feet.
Well, that works out. Also, it's a very good way to avoid sniper shots. Just wiggle your mouse around. So the overlay is slightly wrong because it thinks they're enemies because I swap teams while I'm alive. It seems like there's an issue with team stacking at the moment with the server, so it's actually stopping Recall from jumping over. It's currently 15 players out of 24. So Unity's still got 3 members to jump over while Prog's still jumping into the server. There goes another guy. So Prog is actually getting there very quickly. Dodo's enjoying himself, it seems. Two Russians walk into the desert.
You're so dirty.
Can't left and right under this part.
So yes, Unity is just doing what Unity does best while waiting for the game. Nothing's happening too much near US main, I don't think. Let's just fly about, enjoy ourselves over here on the map. So this essentially, we had a lot of fun last time we watched Unity in Kohat. They had some interesting times with their 30 mils. First round was a shocker, went for nearly 3 hours. But yes, Unity had a lot of shocking moments with their 30 mils. They did massive amounts of work, and in doing so, that actually caused the other team to run 3-man lap groups and hunt the 30 mils. So in the end, they actually lost 2 30 mils, which was pretty devastating amount of tickets, and something you shouldn't expect to happen, but it did, and they learnt their lessons and actually backed them off because they thought the round was about to end, which they were pretty right. It was a few tickets off here and there. And there's the magnificent Brodog slowly coming in. One of our good mates and very good friends. So yes, it's a bit of a surprise. Well, not really. Unity is an Australian clan. I actually have pretty good ties with them, which is how I usually get their casts. But at the same time, they like me because I don't show favoritism towards them. I actually banter and criticize them actually a lot more than what I would with another clan. It's just who I am. I'm not a very nice person. So yeah, here's a few Prog members, Smile and Escort. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. If I butcher names, I apologize. It's not intended. It's just who I am. But yes, there's a lot of hills that can be used for sniping, such as, I'll actually put up the map. We've got the ridge down south where vehicles can snipe. They can also sit slightly lower. There's also a hill just here that if you put a vehicle bait, you can actually protect Mod Zai in a very small case, but in a very good way. While you can actually get vehicles up near the radio station, which is right about here, and that will actually protect Mod Zai. It can attack Malak. It can even attack any infantry running around on the hills up here. While another place we actually saw Unity use, which was a vehicle up on this mountain, which gives a pretty good line of sight towards Malak, this hill, and the radio tower. While we actually saw another time, one of them actually sat way up here to shoot straight down the river, which caused the highway to be inhospitable for the enemy team. We'll have to see how it goes. We'll have to see what they do this time. I haven't actually seen them use the same tactic more than once, which is exactly what you hope for in a clan that's getting ready to fight in the Squad World Championship, which is actually starting very soon. And I'm going a bit too quick for me to actually control the camera properly. It's probably looking very shit for the stream too. It's just probably blurring it. So sorry about that. But yes, Kohat is actually a very awesome map with a lot of sniping perches, with a lot of vehicles stop gaps. While at the same time, it's actually very dangerous for the vehicles. It's actually skill based rather than vehicle based. Because if you're not skilled enough with the vehicle, you're going to actually get killed more often than not going to those sniping positions, such as on this hill, that hill, the radio tower that you can see just vaguely in the background, as well as the hill just north of Malak. There's the ridge here, just south of Mod Zai, what that I was talking about, that you can sometimes see vehicles come across. They might just hab up in the river, but you might see once in a lifetime a clan actually coming up onto this hill and using this to shoot down at Mod Zai. It's not a very good way to actually attack Mod Zai because it is downhill. There aren't many trees to give yourself cover, but there's enough to make you think you do. And that's the biggest problem. You think you might be good. So we're getting close to it. We have 26 Unity members and mercs coming in, while on the Prog side there's 23 players sitting over there. Yep, it seems to be that's the case. So we're slowly getting to it. Everyone's just playing around, checking things out, making sure they know exactly what's up with the high ping. Everyone's kind of sitting nearly on average. We've got a couple that are higher, a couple that are lower, so no team has a ping advantage. There's Lone Wolf talking, I believe that's Russian. And there's Zimmy giving a shout out that they have 27 Unity members, so let's give them a shout out. We have Joey T, Sparrow, we have Bant, we have Lone Wolf from Fortis, Big Daddy Jerry, Boot, Willimus Prine, Aaron89 from PB, Adok, Skies, Art Vanderlei, Bambi, Zero Alpha, Vora, Raphael, People is moving around, Straya, Jeff, Lord Helmet, Snowy, Ace, Simi, Recoil, Brodog, Big Z, Ben, and Vendetta. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone. I think I did because they jumped into things, but that is how the cookie crumbles. While on the Prog side, they're still waiting for 4 more members, but let's give them a shout out for now. We have Smile, Gorniak, hopefully I said that name right, Angry Bird, Iron J, Virus, Pianos, Cronus, and Stormtrooper TK6643. I'm liking that name. Scar, Execute, I'm going to call him No. I know it's probably not what it says, but that's how I'm saying it, and OW, so No. Wooly, Dr. Kuzin, Crot, I'm going to call him Crot. I'm sorry, I know, I just don't want to try and butcher it. It's just going to be a butcher. Demo, Curication? Yeah, Curication. Radavoy, Folded, Beowulf, Mercenary, Cross Forces, and Overmind. Now, it's going to be... I'm going to have a lot of problems because I don't want to butcher names and I don't want to embarrass them just because I can't say their name properly because I barely know my own English language. So, Unity's doing their own little thing. Lord Helmet still apparently has the overlay that he is an enemy, probably because he hasn't died yet. I assume that's the case. Well, let's drop down to Jerry. Hey Jerry, how's it going? Yeah, alright. Just thought I'll fly down, say how do you do? Yep. You want to say a shout out to the stream? And that is Big Daddy Jerry. Al is gonna have a shits and giggles when he finally sees that. Oh, and here comes Spencer about the Russian president. Or the Russian leader. So, yeah, we got a couple Unity members flying around. I don't want to talk about the banter that's happening. It's not exactly good banter, especially with what's just happened with the UK, the America, and France, alongside with Russia and Syria. So, yes, Ben was one of the other drivers of the vehicles last time Unity played on Kohat. I'm curious to see if he has changed his tactics in any way. There was 1 or 2 things that I might have saw that had changed, but that's, in any case, might not have changed. It looks like Skies is slowly getting to it. He might be in the second vehicle, maybe for the 30 mil, so actually in both tracks. There's the 30 mil tract. Is Skies in the tract? No, he's in the 14.5. He's in the MG tract. There goes Boot. Saying good luck, have fun. That's not gonna end well. Unity loves their banter. They really love their banter. It's essentially you walk into a pub, if you don't deal with banter well, you don't deal with them well. So we have a few Prog members. As you can tell, they're a lot quieter than Unity. They are just chilling, probably just bouncing around, just waiting for those last few guys to jump in. They're only missing 2 more. I don't know who is who, but that is who is who. I'm not sure if Brodog is actually in the vehicle, but I'm curious to see if he is when the round starts, if he's one of the drivers. Now, from what I understand, a lot of clans do as well. They have single drivers, people that drive their vehicles themselves, and then they might have a secondary driver just in case they die, but it's usually always just they have about 4 people, maybe 5, 6 people that have driven and they practice to drive. So Unity does that constantly. You usually see Zimmy, maybe Skies or Vora in a vehicle. And the Ben, recently, I've noticed in quite a bit that he's playing in his APCs. But alongside with transports and the like, you usually see the leaders, because they're usually the best all-rounders, which is what you can notice in a lot of cases. I wonder just what the... Ooh, Angry Bird here has noticed something. He's shooting. Unfortunately, it's just not working. I wonder if he's actually going to pop a shot on Brodog. I think that's Ben that's shooting. Zoom out. It is Ben. Ben is currently shooting Angry Bird all the way from here. And that, yeah. Unity has recently actually started doing that. I've noticed in the last time they played Kohat, they are actually using the full maps experience to shoot all the way to the other side. And this wasn't like guesswork. This was straight on, spot on accuracy. And here is Ben at the moment. He's currently just chilling. But yes, he was the one that actually nearly hit Angry Bird all the way up there on the red smoke. I'm curious if it's a website he uses or if it's just practice and skill and continuous use, because you can't honestly tell if you're even hitting the thing. It's just you see the bullet tracing, it flies off, it disappears, and you no longer see it. But yes, Prog's just got one more member to jump in, and then this game will be all set and ready. Looks like Skies has got sick of Ben and killed him, took his scalp for a prize, and has put it up in his resting room. It looks like he's carrying a bomb and running away with it. Like, oh god, gotta get away, gotta get away, gotta get away before it explodes. Boom. Varus is just enjoying his walkabout in the desert. I wonder where that was meant to go. I wonder if he just shot it into the sky, or was he actually attempting to hit the Ben? Well, the Stormtrooper, he got pretty far by himself. Or is he in a vehicle? He's in a vehicle. So he's just currently chilling with his own little striker here. Just driving along. I remember once you used to be able to actually shoot the driver here. But they've changed it because it just instant kills if it's been attacked by another vehicle, essentially. But, yeah. He doesn't have his legs here in the vehicle. It's essentially a little pillbox that he doesn't fit. So, it's currently 5 minutes past 9. The game is about to start. We are 27 v 27. There's the last dude, Mr. Filony. Filony? Yeah, it's actually Filony. So, in just a moment, when both teams ready up, or just map change, the game is going to start in its own little way. We have Mr. Skies in his 30 mil. Here it is. It's Somehow he injured himself, or someone actually attacked him, probably from behind, because that's what Unity does best. We still have a couple of people that are eviled out, but So it looks like there's a traitor in the mist. I don't know who shot first, but one of them is the traitor. We should kill them both, just to make sure. And there's Zimmy asking if Prog is ready. Dun, 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 dun. But yes, you can always play around with Unity when you get to it. So there goes Simi on the broadcast asking if Prog is ready. Let's zoom up to lower that volume a little bit. There we go. Isn't that a lot better, guys? I feel like that's a lot better. So Prog is just asking for a bit, 2 minutes, just 2 minutes more. I believe they're just waiting for some things to get in order. They possibly, I don't know, they might have logged into the game. They just don't have their chat up just yet. So, it started 2 minutes, so that'll be 10 minutes past 9. But that's okay. It's just going to take a split second. And... okay. And sorry, I just had to quickly send that message off. So, they're trying to make babies. Don't ask me why, but they're trying. Australia is sending out his good luck and wishes towards the Prog team. I'm curious if Unity... I'm wondering if both teams expect they're going to win, or if they expect they're going to have difficulty with the game tonight. It's... I always like asking that question. Unfortunately, we just missed out on asking that, but... super curious in that regard. So, live on change. Here we go. Prog is saying they're going to start US, so I might need to swap team. Nope, Ben is apparently saying he's the US first. I don't know. I'm not even going to jump on that. It happened during the Oceanic versus the NA, or was it entire Americas? But yes, it happened during that cast, and I kept swapping and changing what I was saying, because it was just, are they, aren't they, are they, aren't they, are they, aren't they, and it just never worked. So, here we are at Kohat River Valley ASV1. We're currently on the Unity side. It does look like they're going to be running US. We have Big Z as leader, Jerry as a leader, Ace as a leader, and Art Vanderlei as the 4th squad leader. Ooh, we have a couple of squads going. It seems like they're doing a mass squad. Let me quickly do this. So we have Big Z, Jerry, Ace, Art Vanderlei, Straya, and Snowy as squad leaders, while in those squads we have not only a few people, but a couple of them. In the first squad with Big Z, we have Joy T, Vora, Sparrow, Bambi, Lord Helmet, Bant, and Scars. With Jerry, we have Vendetta. Alongside with Ace, we have Recall, Jeff, Aaron, Zero Alpha, Walmus, Raphael, Ethley, Brewdog. While with Art Vanderlei, we have Ben, Boot, and Dodo. Stray is by himself, Snow is by himself, and Zimmy is by himself. So let's quickly spawn in. We'll be following the Unity members rushing out of US. We'll see if they run into any trees, fences, walls, hills, themselves, and laugh our heads off if they flip. So here we have Unity mass spawning into main. We have Boot in one Logi truck. We have Ben, Dodo, Arvandale in the Crow. In the second Logi truck, we have Jeff and Brodog. Snowy in one striker, Zimmy in the second striker, and Australia in the third. While in the transport, we have Bambi, Big Z, Vora, Bant, Skies, Lord Helmet, Joey T, Vendetta, Big Daddy Jerry, Adok, and Sparrow. So it looks like all of Unity has spawned in. Okay, with Jeff and Ace, we have Brodog and Aaron have actually jumped in, so Aaron's joined in. Apparently they're talking. I made it a choice to not talk in local, so that's not what I'm going to do. I kind of wanted to talk back. So there, Unity is giving a shout out towards the stream. There's Stray just giving a team shout out to take it steady. They have high ping and it's going to be a little dodgy, which is exactly what you kind of see. Joey T are throwing out some pretty bad banter. He should be ashamed of himself. So we have Unity spreading out. I'm going to mass zoom out so you can also see the Russians come out of their main. We have the transport and 3 strikers heading south while both lodges are heading towards the north with the Crow just following slowly behind Brodog. We'll be following Brodog down this hill right now. It looks like they're getting ready to drop a hab at Modzai and a team going to Malak, and Brodog just hit a tree. And that's going to cost him a couple of seconds. The MRAP seems to have fallen behind, which is a little concerning. So there's been a little hiccup here and there for Unity. Prog is quickly getting into motion. It looks like they're bringing out not only one APC, but 2 APCs and a tracked vehicle. So that's going to be 2 30 mils and a BTR. So one Logi heading to Chakar. It seems to be a bit slow. It is those mountain hills, so that's going to be a problem with this Logi truck slamming straight towards Malak. That Crow is slowing down considerably. He might have hit something else by accident. While down near Modzai, we have this transport and the 3 strikers slowly moving up. So the Logi just hit Malak. The 3 strikers and transports coming down to this river. They're actually going to get there on time or just at the same time as Prog. Prog had a little mess up there just before Modzai, so we'll have to see how that goes. There's the 30 mil opening fire on the first striker. Snowy's in a lot of trouble. He's opening fire. It's not going to end well for Snowy if he does not get out just in time. And there goes Snowy. US just lost their first striker. Unity has lost their first vehicle. Looks like Vendetta and Jerry jumped out early. They're getting shot at by this 30 mil while the rest have jumped out. Big Z gets taken out. Jerry was the only one that got the rally down. So Big Z's squad is going to be very far behind. There's the radio dropped by
I didn't get my rally down.
Ace. Is Ace leader? Yes, Ace is squad leader, so he drops down the rally. He's going to quickly get into this hub. They need to drop it down very quickly because if they don't, Prog's going to push in very hard. Joe T is down by himself. Prog drops their radio just in the field west of Modzai. Bang gets taken out after coming out of the fields of death. Bambi prone near the wall. Doesn't realize Prog is just in the trees beside him.
I need a repair station on mod.
Now, there's a shout out that they have taken over Modzai. Unfortunately, they're going to get surrounded by Morg in just a moment. Not all of Prog is here, only just a squad, and here comes a second squad of Prog members. They're jumping out in just a little bit. There's a very quick rally, very nicely done. The BTR's moving up straight in front of Zimmy. Here's the gunner shooting straight at Zimmy. Zimmy's on fire now. He's going to be running. And this is not in a good situation right now. Not in a good situation. Raphael shoots a rocket. Unfortunately, it goes for the transport truck, not the vehicle. And there goes Zimmy getting blown up by an RPG. That is not good in any case. Here comes Prog slowly moving through the dry river, taking out Big C, Adok. Ben is still dead. Skies is trying to keep him at bay. Unfortunately, he gets taken out by Ride. Hopefully I ever say his name right. But there is Adok still alive, as well as Vendetta. It looks like 1 is medic, 2 is medic. So they're going to slowly pick up the team, but it might be too late because a team is about 10 meters away from him. Smile gets taken out after trying to move straight up. Jerry's about to run straight into Virus, looks the other way, and Virus takes him out. Just as Joe T comes around and kills Virus, while Villainy from above just takes him out with a headshot. It looks like it's a lot of vengeance kills at the moment here at Modzai. While Ryad seems to still be alive, Krot seems to have died, S-count is down, and just spawned in. So it looks like it's going to be a Modzai battle here today until one clan takes out one of the Habs. So Wooly and Kirication's in the BTR just south of Modzai with a clan slowly moving towards... A squad slowly moving towards Malak. Now, they're going to have to be careful because Stray is up on the hill. He is in a vehicle, so he's going to be ready for it. I'm going to be curious how that's going to go in any case. Now, Unity has lost 2 strikers already, so they're very undermanned. Only Straya is the only one left. Vendetta, just came out just to get shot in the head. Okay, so it looks like Prog on the west side of Modzai is having a little bit of difficulty in pushing in. Unity is keeping their corners covered and are just waiting for them to come in. So here's Wooly and Kirication actually shooting at any Unity members up on this hill. It's not ending well, and here comes the first mortars of the game. Just done by Squad 4 up on the hills near the second village just before Bahadur. There they are, just on that bridge. They're possibly behind the bridge, but that is where they are in any case. So Unity's got a lot of issues. They've got the hab right next to their flag that they own now, as well as mortars coming in, killing them and disrupting any sort of defense that they can keep going. So here comes Shoichi looking away, not realizing he's on the wall, and Reflex as well as Aaron comes in for the save. While End is taking pot shots here and there, Crones is coming to help. And they're going to start slowly spreading out. It's a very good idea what they're doing. There goes a couple of Prog coming down this hill. They're going to be able to come out for a flank if they don't, cause Zimmy gets taken out right there. There was a chance that Zimmy might be able to kill 1 or 2 in causing Prog to lose any chance they had of this, but it looks like Prog has a chance. They ran in. Caught perfect start of the hab. Unfortunately, full auto spray with the MG without any sort of bipod. Did not end well in any case. They did trade, but that was with Vora's semi-slow reaction time after flick shotting and then having to aim. So there's only Iron J up on the hill. He's about to be flanked by Big Z, but as well as Big Z might be taken out by Kirication. It looks like that BTR is actually heading towards US main to kill any vehicles coming out. It is only a BTR, not a 30mm. So I'm curious if it might backfire for them in that case. So Jerry is about to run straight into Krot. So we'll have to see how this goes. Jerry's slowly moving up. Krot's ready for it. Sees him, and Jerry gets taken out very quickly. He had a pretty good reaction time. He just didn't get a shot off that he needed. So Bant's getting shot at again. Bant's in a lot of trouble here. He's not in a good place, and he's about to be flanked not by 1 but by 2. He takes out S-Scout, but Krot now knows that Bant is around in this area. And we'll have to see if it ends well. Bant is actually moving away. Unfortunately, this is causing his death. And there he goes. He dies just underneath us. It's understandable. You can't expect to just sit there all day looking at a river. Ooh. Crones comes up on the wall to try and get some eagle point of view. Unfortunately, that left him open for Aaron as well as Wolamus to spray him down. Adok comes around. Goronak comes through. Adok gets killed, but Gonyak gets taken out by Wolamus. Wolamus is doing some MVP defending right here. So Lord Helmet, Big Z, Skies, put up a rally. They're coming down this river. Lord Helmet runs straight into Beowulf, who takes him out because he heard him, he was ready for him, and he was like, "How do you do, good sir?" And he falls to prone. So Bigsy's actually going to be heading for this artillery, which is it's the best idea in the world because you can't leave it up. It's not a good idea to leave the artillery up and standing. Now, they might be running very low on ammo, which is understandable. Artillery takes a lot of ammo.
We just got wiped on Malak.
So we'll just have to see how it goes. Now, if we have a look at the map, zoom in, it seems like Russia has actually taken over Modzai, so they can actually cap Malak. They're going to probably start steamrolling in just a second if Unity is not quick enough in taking over Modzai. So these little artillery is just casually chilling, enjoying themselves here. Not saying too much. So who are you guys? We have Yuzima and Gleb. Gleb. Oop. Yuzima actually comes out. They're gonna start running down river. They must have run out of ammo. And instead of just sitting there wasting 2 players, they're going to come running out. Run straight into Bigsy. Bigsy open fires. And Yurizma gets taken out. Bigsy runs out of ammo. He starts reloading and starts a little jump and crouch. Unfortunately, it didn't save his life. Bambi comes running over. Sees Gleb. Unfortunately, Gleb is being a Unity bane of death right here. And Bant comes out from the side. So there goes a rally. Yep. Bant pops the rally. They've got the radio right there. They can start digging it down, and that's going to be a few tickets lost from Prog. While if we have a look towards Modzai, it says the hab has been disabled. I believe that's... I know what's happening. They think...
Do we need help on Modzai, or can I have people respawn on my rally?
Big Z believes that the hab, the radio they dug down at just north of Modzai, was the radio that was supplying the hab that was filling them through, but it's actually a second one.
I don't know how.
So, Dodo is by himself here at Malak. This is not good. There goes Simi and Snowy spawning in. Unfortunately, they're running across Beowulf, Angry Bird, Dr. Kuzin, and Cross Forces. So, this might not end too well. They successfully defended it, so they got enough people, but if Felony and Beowulf come in, they're going to actually start capping it over Unity. While here at Modzai, it is still Russian. They didn't actually take out the radio, did they not see it?
Get him to grab the vehicle and drive west now with me out.
Oh no, Vora caught sight of it, so this is going to turn all of Big Z's squad around. They're going to come over and start digging it down in just a moment. There's not too much of a reason to keep that radio up. It's not a very good radio to keep up for Prog to use at any time. While here at Modzai, Prog is still slowly moving in. They are in the cap, so Unity's going to have to try and do something about this. Either dig them out or take down this hab, but they can't do it until Bigsy's finished the little shits and giggles up with the Prog's artillery that they have built.
I need you to come pick my boys up and get us on Bahadur. Yep, just gonna engage that RBTR. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so it looks like Unity's getting ready to start a mass brawl out. They're going to bring the people defending Malak and actually send them up towards Bahadur to try and do a steamroll. So Lord Helmet has actually snuck behind Prog and have actually started shooting at their hab. This is not going to cause too much damage, but it's going to cause enough damage that it might backfire for Prog if they don't pay enough attention towards it. There goes a second hit. Scar ready after hearing that explosive takes out Lord Helmet before he can continue doing anything. And Big Z is going to start slowly moving down towards Modzai. They're still poking and prodding here at Mods. Aaron and Jeff just keeping that door locked. Now, neither team kind of wants to push, but Prog is trying to dig Unity out. It's not a good idea to keep them here. They have a more active attack than Prog has defense there. And there goes the neutralization. You can't see it. Mod is neutralized, so they can start capping it. Let's have a duck.
We got one, they dug up another one. We
Yes, they're currently digging. They're currently taking over mod side with the people they have at the moment. So Big Z gave a shout out. They did find a radio, but it wasn't the right radio. So they're going to start slowly moving downwards. It will be a good idea for Big Z to drop a rally before he gets any closer. But that's in any case. Ben has actually got on top of Prog's hab. They only have one dude here. Gorniak heard Bant, and he's going to start digging on the roof. Smile and Yurizma is here. They're taking shots. They're killing Big Z. Big Z traded with Smile. Yurizma comes out, runs out. Bambi sees him, takes a few shots, and takes him just after a few needed shots. So, here comes Pianos folded and Scar moving over, and there's the dog. Bant drops right in front of Radovoy, and Bant gets smashed in the face. There goes a couple of more shots. He hits Radovoy. He's currently bleeding, and they're going to start digging it back up so they can spawn in. But this is going to give Prog a split-second delay towards attacking mods. Ooh, that's not good news for Unity. Apparently, Prog is capping Modzai back, but all in all, Unity should actually be capping Mod's eye now. A lot of Prog have actually abandoned mods and moved back to defend the hab. A lot of them have actually died. I'm not even actually noticing that. Stormtrooper's doing some massive 30 mil shooting. I'm not sure at what, possibly at, yes, at the Australia Striker all the way at Malak. That's impressive. So Vora's by himself alongside, no, Brodog's been taken out, so Vora is by himself. He's killing people as much as he can to try and keep them at the hab. This is extremely helpful to Unity because it's keeping them from pushing into Modzai. However, this is going to cause his death sooner than later, and there it is. But this also gave Jerry a chance to come around. He's going to come around this corner straight into Scar. Jerry takes out Scar, shoots a couple of times. He knows he's not in a good spot. He needs to bandage. He's going to die in just a second, so he's going to need to run. But Gorniak is right on his case. And like a wounded animal, Jerry gets taken out. So it is double neutralization. They're capping Modzai, so it's going to become a steamroll for Unity if they don't quickly either cap Malak back or dig Prog out of Modzai. So if we have a look at, they do have 3 people on point. So Unity just needs to, in some good luck way, dig out one of the Prog members, and they'll actually give them the ability to dig back. Now Boot is looking the wrong direction. It seems like a lot of Unity devs at the moment we're catching is them being caught out from behind. Now that's just bad luck in all cases, but that's bad luck in, that's just ultimately bad luck. So at Modzai, let's have a quick peek at Modzai. We have Unity taking over Modzai. However, a very large quantity of Prog are moving in because they don't like it. They don't want it. They're not happy. And here comes some orders. They're actually landing just north, just a little bit off the hab, but very close indeed. If they aim it possibly 2 degrees to the left, they'll be hitting the radio and the hab. Ooh, Mortar takes out a vehicle. I'm trying to figure out if that's a good thing or a bad thing. This is giving the Big Z squad a chance to move slowly up. And there's the Stormtrooper. What are you currently in? I thought you might have been in a 30 mil. 30 mil? Yeah, he is in a 30 mil. It didn't sound like he was shooting 30 mils. But I saw bullet tracings coming out from there. Anyway. So yes, the Mortar's artillery is getting very good. It's getting nearly entirely on it. It's going to cause Brog to have to keep someone on top of the hub in any case, which is going to reduce the numbers. Here's the explosives coming out. Now, soon enough, the artillery is going to actually have to stop so Unity can move out and actually dig down this hub. Because in any case, it's not going to be pretty if they try and dig anything down. Now, Lord Helmet is dangerously close to Prog's radio. I don't know if he actually knows that he is on top of the radio, but that's in any case. Now INJ is doing exactly what Lord Helmet is doing to Prog, and that is killing anyone coming out of this hab. And Lord Helmet's still defending. Vora is slowly moving up. Bant's coming around. Piano's moving down the hill towards Modzai. Unity, there seems to be a lot of deaths than living on Modzai for Unity. However, they still have a majority of people there. While towards Malak, Unity is not in a good situation right here. Art Vandalay is by himself. He's just defending this building here. There's nothing more he can do in any case. And they're going to be coming in here to check it out. I would be surprised if they don't. It's a building you should be checking. Mercenary trying to pick up? No, he wasn't trying to pick up. It looked like he was trying to pick up a completely dead guy, but that was just my own fault. Now, Demir and Volt were actually... Art Vandalay seems to have the luck of the gods. Somehow Prog just moved... Ooh. Ah, come on, Dr. Man. You were so close to Art. So close. Art seems to have the luck of the gods. None of the Prog members are actually finding him on Malak. It's... Ooh, they actually capped it? Ooh, they have capped it. Awesome, so Unity, are you actually capping? Let's zoom down. Hit it. Yes, they are currently capping Modzai. And... it's working out. It truly is. So, there's a couple of people, Varus, Small, and INJ, actually trying to keep Unity from moving out of the hab. Now, their hab is actually in the point, and it's in a pretty dangerous spot. It can be camped, I should say, pretty far away. And that is essentially what's happening right now. They actually got sight on the radio. Yeah, Prog was right next to the radio, so... Virus might actually be heading off to try and dig it, which is going to freak Unity out like no tomorrow. Lord Helmet was killed finally at the hab on Prog.
Yeah, I'm already alive up north. They are close to taking back Modzai. It's pretty close. Okay, you guys fight hard. I'll put it back up.
I don't think Unity realizes Prog is digging their radio down. They need to throw a they need to throw a nade. They need to throw a nade now.
We're losing the radio. We're losing our head.
And there's the shout out that they're losing the radio. Raphael, dude. Come. Run, man. Run. No, he's distracted with Scar. No one's coming to the radio. And there goes the radio. I think that took 30 seconds, and we did not see a single Unity member actually come to try and defend it. That was a big lapse there for Unity. Now, it was also very difficult for them to even get off to defend, but...
We do, I got one.
Yes. Ooh.
It's only like
It looks like Ace actually got the radio down. However, they don't have a spawn point. They don't have a hab, they don't have supplies. They need a Logi truck. And there is no Logi truck close by or inbound. And south, it looks like Prog has a full control with all vehicles set up on that ridge, as I was talking about. Zero gets killed after running straight into a Prog group. Smile gets taken out after running straight into the door. Aaron is by himself defending. This is not going to end well for them.
if you don't have a rally, just get on the hab.
There goes a nade. Throws, but it doesn't get completely through. Explodes in the room just before.
I need to go for Bahadur.
Aaron's going to die in any case.
Get some pressure.
And there goes Aaron.
We need to go defensive, man.
It might have been a better idea to have not put down that radio. Now, at the same time, Vora did find this radio all the way north. I'm surprised they didn't dig it. Now, it was a good idea to not at the time, but just to balance tickets, it would be a pretty good idea to take it, just to remove Prog's tickets just a little bit. But Big Z still hasn't given up in trying to attack this Hab from behind. Now, Prog has completely moved off it. If they're quick enough, they can actually come around and start taking down Prog's own spawn point at Modzai. If they're quick enough, that is. If they get 1 or 2 members to quickly get to this radio, possibly 3 if they're quick enough, and just start digging, it will mean 100% even trade. Prog does have more members here at the point. So, they're going to lose Modzai in any case, but they can cause a lot of damage to Progs if they just dig this thing down that BZ's on. Now, he is currently dying because he's been hit by grenades. Oh, and Joytier gets sighted by Velded in the 30 mil all the way to the north. Skies comes across. It's not in a good situation. Prog's gonna actually start moving up now. Skies gets hit once or twice. Skies is doing some risky business. He should not try and pick up Joy T. He should just head off. You should really start digging, dude. And there's a very big mistake by Big Z right there. Accidentally throws a nade instead of a smoke nade.
Adler couldn't have fucked it more than.
And honestly, that must have just been stress.
Get your rally up and camera. I'll push radio tower. Sure. A, sorry.
Big Z, look right, dude. Big Z, look right. Big Z, look right. No, Big Z. Don't look away! Skies! Don't look away, man! Sparrow MG taken out. Cronus, who was just about to jump over or killing Skies, who looked just away. Now, there are 2 medics alive. They're just near the radio. They're not entirely on it. They might just be waiting. No, they're...
Fucking the 30 mil's been fucked up, man. I couldn't get down the rays or accurate mark if you can get more up.
Ben was chasing Velded. He must have hit it once. However,
Station on that south side.
Kirikson in that BTR takes him out from afar. That was actually pretty good shooting right there. Now, Skies is dead. Skies is dead. However, Adok is still alive somehow. And they're digging it up. Adok's just doing this joking maneuver here in the fields of death right now, killing left and right Prog members. He hasn't. He's been hit finally. And there goes Adok. Scar come in right behind him. Full auto. It's him no longer wanting to deal with his shit. So Unity's going to back off towards Malak. So it's essentially even Stevens right now with 3 flags each. Currently tickets 204 to 333. So Prog is in the lead. Zimmy, Zero, and Efley as well as Jeff. They seem to have run into a Prog group and they came out on top. They lost quite a bit of people, but so did Prog. And there goes Prayer from Recoil. Very nice shooting right there. Very nice shooting. Just a 2-tap, hit, kill. Very nicely done. So Prog is digging up their radio, as we saw before. I'm curious what they have planned to... Maybe... Nope, they're not digging it down. They must have been digging it up. Uni might have got a few hits on it, that's why. However, in any case, Unity could have used the tickets ticket loss from that. For I'm going to have to ask what their thoughts on were not removing that radio. It would have alerted Prog that there was a group up there, but when they started to lose their hab, they lost Mod's Eye. It might have been a good idea then, but then in any case, it might not have. It's curious how it goes. So Zimmy is about to be flanked by 2 Prog members, Dr. Kuzin and Mr. Filini. This is not going to end well for Zimmy. Zimmy, you are not in a good spot, Zimmy. You are not going to be... Turns away. Filini sees him. Zimmy sees Dr. Justin. Time for him to die. So there's the shout out. They know where the radio is. They should start pounding it now with artillery. I know Uni has some artillery. I don't know where they've put it though.
I got fucking there's 3 of us. We can start sort of trickling into mod side and just.
I'm gonna reset.
Plenty of rallies.
But,
Radio hab. Now that can't be right.
While these tickets down together. Are we getting camped in main? No.
No, they're not getting camped in main. Not getting camped at all. Not at all. Stormtrooper just casually sitting by. Just casually sitting on by, looking at the US main.
On these marks.
Not camping at all.
I'm down. They definitely have a rally, but maybe a fog.
Yep. Zero coming in to say hello. Very slowly. I'm curious if Stormtrooper's just going to casually look left and see Zero running over the hills.
Are we gonna stay at Malak the whole rest of the game? Yeah, we're gonna hold defense. I'm gonna reset the strikers in a position where we can't die.
This sounds like another very long round 1 on Kohat. It seems like Unity's given up on attacking Mod's Eye. So they're gonna just play defense. Now, Prog might start attacking, but then they might start defending as well, which is going to cause the same issue we had when Unity versus CSU, I believe. This game might go for 2.5 hours. Around. Zero man. Zero. You coming up? Join me up here on the hill. Look left. Oh, you see him. You just instantly tell when they notice the 30 mil striker. Ooh. Art is very near dead. I don't know. Oop. Now, Zero and Art better start pulling out their lats because their 30 mil is getting taken out, and Stormtrooper 30 mil removed from the game for at least a few minutes. So Lone Wolf currently moving about. Brodog takes a few shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Beowulf goes down. He might have been a bit of a stronger wolf than Brodog was expecting. Now, Dema is currently stalking Adok and Bant. Bam, full auto. Bam, another full auto burst. Adok nearly dies. And he's rushing. There goes an aid. Throws too far. And Emma takes out 2 unities. You could say they weren't united. Oop, Skies. About to run straight into Dema. Dema runs straight into Skies. But Skies was ready for it with a shutout from Ethley and Adok. While at Malak, Filini got inside. However, he got traded with Aaron. No, he got traded with Ace, and Aaron picked up Ace. Cross Forces knows it's not a good idea. He's going to retreat slightly, come in from a different angle. So here he is, just before the fields of death, just moving through the trees, just casually enjoying his walkabout. He is squad leader, so that is one thing. He just needs a fellow squad mate to come around and say hello for a rally. However, it doesn't seem like it's happening. Now, there were shoutouts that Uni wasn't going to attack. Jerry probably didn't hear that. Jerry ran straight into end. He had started on a rally. That was pretty dangerous for Prog. It wasn't going to cause any ticket loss. It was going to cause annoyance. Very big annoyance. Now, there's Bigsy and Sparrow shooting down the hill. Stray is...
Western Hill of Mods
Ooh, sniper shot. Who's snipering right now? Is that you, Joy T? Is Joy T having some sniper fun? So, INJ got hit. I'm not sure who's shooting them. It has to be Joy T. No. Let's stop at Joy T first. I don't think it's him shooting at him though. I think he was shooting towards the right. Now, we can obviously tell that they're there, but to them it looks like little ants. It seriously does. It looks like little itty bitty ants. Now, Joy T, could you look up on the hill? No? Okay. I was going to start shouting out how many times it takes him to hit to kill. However, Boot's pretty damn close. Boot's getting straight into the mix. As a marksman, he is a marksman. That's some dangerous work you got there, man. One shot, hits Beowulf. Two shots, misses. Beowulf is bleeding. And both teams seems to have backed off. Now, Cross Forces takes out Bigsy and Sparrow, stomps their rally, and moves on like nobody's business. Like it was any other day. Now, Cross Forces was the squad leader back inside of Malak. He actually ran all the way around through the river, up the hill, takes out Bigsy, Sparrow, stomps their rally, and is casually just sprinting around. He must be looking for their radio. He knows there's a radio on Malak. Now, they're spawning in too quickly. It's just a given. It's just... bam. So, yes. Yes, sorry, Mandry. It was an unexpected thing. Prog didn't at first want to cast, but the last minute, Ella gave a shout out, and I said yes. So that's what happened in any case. So, the striker's actually going to be sitting at the main. Just possibly shooting down towards Malak. Maybe shooting all the way to Modzai. Let's actually have a quick peek. They're shooting at something, and I'm curious what.
On squad 2 now, they're pushing up.
Okay, so they're shooting this way. They're trading shots with something. So there's Zimmy and Snowy trading shots from the US main. All the damn way over on the ridge. Doesn't look like they're getting much luck at shooting him though. They're just shooting a bit too low. But then Woolie's bullets are probably being cancelled because of mains camping. Is that a thing, or did they remove it? I'm not sure. They did hit Valden because he had to back off towards the repair station where the Unity left that radio. So this is going to be an endless thing. They're not going to kill anything. Unity's not going to kill anything. They're just going to be trading shots at each other. The only thing is, Prog is going to run out of supplies before Unity does, because Unity's at the main. Prog sitting at Modzai, just casually chilling. Unity sitting at Malak, just casually chilling. However, they still have people trying to push towards Modzai. It's currently 176 to 266, so it's about 100 ticket difference, 90 ticket difference. However, it's going to get worse if Unity keeps coming out and not taking at least 2 kills or 3 kills with every death. It's actually come to a point that there's no bullets being fired besides the vehicles that are endlessly shooting at each other. I'm sorry, but we can sit there with the vehicles. Because Prog isn't pushing, neither is Unity. They're not even bringing out mortars to shoot at each other. I could at least talk about that. Oh, Demma, dude, are you doing something? Demma, help me. There has to at least be something to talk about, dude. Nope. He's a bush monster. Demma is a bush monster. He's pretty close to the radio, just a few hundred meters away. It might be a secret skill hidden ninja technique to try and get to the radio. We'll have to see. It might just be Canary, just making sure Unity doesn't try to do a south flank towards Modzai, because it looks like Prog might be paying more attention towards the northeast. Is that right? Yeah, northeast. I think Boot is shooting. Faris is doing a massive walkabout, but he's going to run into big Zin scars. There's no way around that. Let's see what happens here. He caught sight of him. One shot, 2 shot, 3 shot. Did he hit anyone? Nope. He's trying at least. You're pretty close, man. You're pretty close. Take pot shots, dude. Take pot shots. Let's follow that. So, BTR down to Chazara. There's Zen slowly moving up. It's not just one little BTR. It's a BTR full of Prog members. Now, this is something we can talk about right here. We have Overmind, Wooly, we have Stormtrooper, INJ, Smile, Panos, Gonyak, and Kirication slowly moving up. Just casually enjoying themselves on a morning drive down on the south side of Kohat. Now, we're going to pretend we don't see what's on the map. It looks like they're going to be bringing up a hab just southeast of Malak so they could attack it. While Squad 2 Unity seems to be pushing on top of Prog on Modzai. There's actually some rallies very dangerously close towards Modzai. Didn't notice those. Those are actually Prog rallies, aren't they? They are. I'm curious. They should really change it at some point and make them red on the map. So here they come. They're going to jump out. Mass drop out. There's the full group. One comes out slightly injured. I wonder if that's what happened there. So Wooly's left in the BTR by himself. There's the rally that's going to be dropped. They're going to run straight up to the radio tower to actually build a hab, most likely. And here they go. They're going to start moving up. There's a few pot shots here and there on the river. They're nothing too exciting. There goes Dr. Kuzin. He gets taken out possibly by Adok and the Ben. Yes, I can actually read those names. Ooh. Mr. Felony gets removed by... I can't actually read that name. It's in the river. Anyway, radio tower. We have a Prog group slowly moving up. Just enjoying their walkabouts. I believe they're possibly going to drop the radio inside just for shits and giggles. Nope. Okay. This is actually going to be dangerous for Unity because they're going to be running straight into Unity's radio and hab. Just like in Modzai. So they're actually bringing out very nicely. Dem is still in that bush monster mode. Bant's moving pretty far south. Raphael is Canary, so it seems like Unity has learned their lesson. And here they come. Here they're moving like a fine squad, and the vehicle is caught start of Prog. There goes Iron J. Iron J gets removed very quickly. Gorniak gets taken out like wheat in a wheat field.
There's a 14.5 BTR going with those infantry as well. Big push coming
And
in.
there's
Big
an
push
instant
coming in
death for
east.
Prog.
Push coming in.
Stormtrooper and Smile doing a massive quick run. They didn't want to be up there anymore. There was too much death. The vehicle's called Start of Prog, so this isn't going to end very well for them because they don't have any permanent spawn. There's Skies and Vora taking pretty fucking fast shots. However, they're being shot not by the Prog at Radio Tower, but at the Prog down at Modzai. I believe that's the case. Ooh. Boot taking a headshot. Boot is still alive magnificently. He's doing exactly what a marksman should be. Sitting still, taking a shot whenever he can without destroying himself. He has end in his sights. I wish I could have a look. However, I can't. But he can see him. He knows he's there. Catch a start of felony. I wonder if how much he can actually see. Now, we can see a lot more than he can, but that's us. Ooh. One shot. Nearly kills Krot from afar. He's got this marksman down pat at the moment. Down pat. Anyway, Brodog's running up in the hills. Right comes in on side flank. Brodog doesn't notice him, and Brodog gets removed. I have removed stuck in my head now. Australia, just canarying Modzai. Just doing what Australia does. He's noticed the hab is no longer there. However, it's now inside of Modzai. Mr. No actually just ran straight past Australia. Australia drops like a brick. He is an LMG, so it might not end too well. Don't. He stood up. No sees Australia. Australia sees Nose. Australia open fires and takes out No. Now, I know that's not his name. That's just what I can somewhat see when I look at his name, because I can't speak whatever that name says. Runs straight into Scar, open fires, Scar gets removed. Again, I say removed. God damn it. I need to get that out of my head. Here's a radio. He hears the radio. He comes in just before he gets shot at by crossfires. He sees the hab. He tries to jump on. Unfortunately, he's not heavy enough. Mr. Felony spawns in. And there's the trade. And Australia doing some dodgy dancing. And he stops. However, that was pretty close. That might have scared Prog a little bit. Now, towards south? No, east. Near the radio tower. Prog. Still alive, however, Unity seems to have somehow gotten in between them. Or Prog is moving around them. Gleb gets killed by Lord Helmet from a side flank right there. Lord Helmet gets vengeanced. Did Lord Helmet just trade with Iron J? Did I see that right? I don't think... I don't know what just happened.
Someone just found the hab. Got pretty close to the hab.
He was shot from behind. Must have been Skies. So there's the shout out that Prog actually got pretty damn close. Now he did. Demo was just a few meters away. He would have seen the hab. It's not exactly a hidden thing. It's pretty much like, hey, look at me.
There's enemy.
So, Small, Varus, and Yuzuma are actually in a very good position right here. Because they can just go on by towards the hub. However, I think they're going to be waiting for a rally, which is what they're currently doing. They did put one down, but that's actually a pretty big run. Very dangerous run too, because they have to run in front of the US vehicles. So it's currently 158 to 234. So it's not as much of a ticket difference as it was before. However, there's not much going on now. There's Volder taking shots at the Unity up near Radio Hill. So Zero and... I can't see his name. Zero and Raphael are in a lot of trouble. Zero gets removed. Raphael is nearly dead. Woolie's running away because he's been hit. We'll have to see if he takes out a second shot. Raphael?
So there's 230 mils on there.
Is it Raphael a lot? He is. He might have run out of ammo. He did. So, he did push the vehicle back. That's going to save Unity a lot of time. However, that isn't going to stop the Prog squad that spawned in on the new rally. That's very, 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 very close towards the hub on Malak. Those 30 mil and the main US vehicles are still playing with each other. I'm curious if it's just become a game with them now. And Gorniak gets killed. I nearly said removed again.
Southwest of Malak.
So, oh, Anshai's dead too. Now, Big Z squad is actually in a very prime position. They're doing a lot of work. Not only attacking, but defending Malak. So, a big kudos to Skies and Vora. They've got it pretty good. Here's a scoped LMG, bipoded, and a medic just standing by. Now, the medic isn't even just sitting still. He's actually actively helping as well. And a lot of prog deaths. There's only Virus left standing. They do still have that rally. But... oop. And Virus peeks out and Zero catches sight. So Zero kills Virus with Virus trying to move away. However... this also doesn't mean that Unity knows there's no one there, and they can move up and possibly pop a rally. Uzuma spawns in, LMG all the way from Vora. Opens fire, nearly kills Uzuma, hurts him pretty badly. He's going to have to stop and bandage. Gorniak spawns in, knows full damn well not to pop his head up. There goes Smile and INJ. We'll have to see if they try and drop a new rally down. Now, it's... they're going to need to run over. I don't think they could. Yeah, I think I might have reset it just then. They're going to start running away.
There's the squad out on Green Castle. Yeah, gotcha.
So there's the shout out from Squad 8 that there is a squad rally something over here. And to make damn sure nothing comes out from there. The 30 mil APC is doing some sneaky business just west of Malak. I kind of don't want to leave it. These guys are currently doing something. Choji, Zero, Vandalay, and Bambi, who just got killed, as well as support from Vora all the way from Malak Hill, is currently keeping them boxed in. They're going to keep slowly moving up. Catch sight, take a few shots. INJ is currently bleeding out, trying to backtrack his way. Gleb gets killed. Uzuma and INJ are left. INJ gets killed from Brodog most likely. So it's just Uzuma left, who's just pruned behind a hill. That's keeping him away from Vora's line of fire. So Zero and Art are slowly moving up. Joe T takes over Bambi's position up on the South Hill. Yes, I should be getting better at this. I'm not, but I should be. Art sees Uzuma, takes a shot. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the hit because he was shooting a body. Very close. Zero gets killed. However, he gets him down. Now, if he keeps moving up towards the bodies, he's going to get this rally. I don't think he's seen the rally, so he might not. And zoom out. Striker's just at the river. Has been marked. There's nothing too much happening at Mod Zai. Malak is doing pretty chill. There's the rally about to be popped in 3, 2, 1. There it goes. The 30 mil is actually opening fire. Brodog gets killed. Now, here's Brodog, right? Let's go say how do you do to the 30 mil. Brodog was right there east of Malak. Now, if I know my knowledge right. Interesting. Did I fly past him? It couldn't be. It had to have been Stormtrooper. I had to have been Stormtrooper. So, Stormtrooper was sitting up on this hill and shoots that red line. The left one, not the right one. Because the left is always right. So, Kohat, wonderful, wonderful Kohat, enjoying themselves very nicely, chilling out. No one's bringing out artillery still.
Do we want a mortar hat?
Ben is dead in the field for some reason. Ban's running through an open field, straight in front of End. Vendetta's running even closer. End. Does End see them? End might be AFK.
Vehicles on the move off fucking mod.
The End is AFK. End. Dude, wake up. Wake up. Wake up, End. They're coming for you, dude. No, he's AFK. Ben sees the rally. He's going to start running up. He's going to see the End soon. I'm curious if he's going to start some sort of bantering with him. Or he's just going to kill him. Bant from Smile? Was that Smile? It might have been Overmind. I'm honestly curious who killed Bant just then. It might have been, it had to have been Overmind. He's the only one, yeah, it was Overmind. I've noticed Boot was actually killed after an hour of playing marksman in that corner. It's currently 144 to 206, 194 kills to 190 deaths, to Prog with 190 kills to 201 deaths. With 39 revives, 43 revives. About similar healing, but Prog is in the front, and the teamwork is mighty high for Prog. And here's some pot shots from the hill. Down towards Malak. Not too much happening. Wallamus is slightly injured. He might have bandaged and started running back. Ethley is in pain. Gonyak doing this crab crawl. He's a crab person right now. He is a marksman though. Not in a too good a position to be one though. He needs to move slightly. But he can get there in any case. There's a very big amount of people in this BTR here.
Jerry, if you're gonna keep doing that, I think you need to go a different way, dude. You're not making a lot of progress. You kind of just stuck in.
Crones, Woolly Mercenary, Uzuma, and Purification. So there's a shout out that Jerry is just wasting tickets.
3 quarters to Mod Zai.
There's not much you can do with fucking 3 people. So I was asked this earlier, you didn't say anything, so it's just sort of chilling down there spotting, mate.
Malak?
Yeah, but I asked if he's wanted us to fucking push down and get a bit of fucking something on mod. Just to keep them busy down there. I didn't hear anything back, so I've just sat in them compounds and fucking heavy binos out, mate.
Yeah, that's fine. Just keep with the defense there, I think, at this stage. Worth really pushing out. They're going to be doing the same.
Watching that south side, you know?
Optics on
Is there something you want me to be doing?
No.
So, it sounds like there's a little bit of contention happening in the Unity chat right now. Jerry was in a semi-attack stance and defense stance. Not too much of anything, because he didn't have any ideas on what to do. Cognac. Now, it sounds like Jerry was a little pissed off at Cognac. Possibly because Cognac killed him last life.
30 mil marks, MTB.
And Jerry gets taken out.
Past it. What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Running straight into Smile and Virus. And there's the shout-out. Vendetta gets killed because he was in the open dead river by End, who is back. Welcome back, End.
There's a heap of Clexia rally there.
There's another spray from Wallamus. Takes out no one. He does hit Smile, who's going to have to start bandaging. Virus is going to start picking up Cognac. The rally is still somehow alive. Snowy Suicide's boot is slowly moving up on the north part of the river highway. Here he is, Mr. Marksman Boot, in service again. He's possibly going to be going towards that hill again. However, there's Red Avoid a few meters away from there, which might not end too well. Unity defending Malak nicely. Prog defending Modzai very nicely. Look at the map. I see multiple things we can check out. There's the BTR north and the 30 mil Striker south. Now, the Striker south is possibly just trying to get side on the US main in a weird sort of way. And there seems to be... Who are you? Mr. Australia and Zimmy. Both lats are actually moving in. That's going to be very dangerous. That 30 mil's not going to be in a good position. It's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. So there's BTR. Full BTR of Prog members, such as Cronus, Wooly, Mercenary, Uzuma, Volt, and Curication. North of Chikar. Not sure exactly what they're doing. They're very, 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 very far from anything. However, they're not exactly too far to not do anything. They could possibly drop a hab down at Chikar and just run towards Malak. Have two different ways Unity's going to have to defend. That hab... They actually put a hab all the way down at that artillery spot in between Bahoda and Proper, I've noticed. There's also another hab on mod side exactly. So they actually had two habs in tandem after they successfully capped Modzai. So if they, even if Unity pushes Prog off Modzai, destroys that radio and hab, Prog still have a radio and hab just about a, what is that, 300 meters? Yeah, give or take 300 meters away to reinforce it again. And then kick Unity out. So I might have to come back to see what these guys are doing. But then again, where else am I going to be? Because no one is coming out of their huddy holes. Besides that 30 mil track that's running straight into Straya. I might actually go towards Straya right now. The BTR is heading straight to the US main. They might be setting up a camping spot just behind that hill. Which is why they brought the squad. They need a radio and a repair station, yada yada yada. And so here's Straya, here's Zimmy, and there's Velded and the 30 mil. This is gonna take a while for them to get up to Velded. So here it is. Mr. Velded by himself. Isn't it a pretty 30 mil, guys? Isn't it lovely? It is moving very slowly because it's going up pretty steep hills, so that gives Zimmy and Straya a chance to come up. Straya's going to catch Sarda's Volden in just a moment. However, Volden's going to catch Sarda's Straya in just a moment if he's paying enough attention. And towards this, yeah, they're going to build a bloody ready on top of the US main. Let's go have a look. Snowy's at the US main, just driving around in the Striker right now. Here they are. Here's the BTR just getting ready and waiting. They're actually probably not going to come out in any soon case, but Crohn's, Mercenary, Yurizma, and Volt are actually going to put the radio up on this hill. Are they? Yeah, give or take up on the hill. Maybe a little bit off. Maybe in the back here. Then possibly do a hab just behind it and come up here and shoot down. However, I'm not sure. Is the rule in these kind of servers that they can't kill anything inside of US? Like inside of the main bases? Or has that been turned off in a way? We'll have to see in just a second because it's going to be tested. So, just southwest of Malak, it looks like Pianos, INJ, Gornyak, Virus, Gleb, and Smile are trying to push. Virus has been killed. Pianos is bleeding out pretty badly, but Ace, Recall, a third Unity member, a fourth Unity member are in trouble because they're bleeding out. Brewdog up on the hill takes out Smile. However, Overmind is slowly sneaking up. Oop. Pot shots taking out Brewdog. Not too much happening to him. Thanks for the coffee. Oh, cup of tea. Coffee. Coffee. Cool. Thanks for the coffee. Brewdog is stuck. He can't really stand up. It's not in a very good situation. I'm going to wait for that to cool down. They're actually sharing the hill.
Heard.
It feels like the... Oop. Easy, Brewdog. You didn't need the entire clip, man. But anyway, Brewdog empties an entire clip inside of Overmind's head. 129 tickets to 195, so Unity is somehow slowly shifting the difference. They used to be a 100 ticket difference with Prog in the win. Now it's only a 70 ticket difference, so it's getting there. Wooly and Kirication have perfect sight on this main. They see Snowy. Are they going to open fire? Repeat, they see Snowy. Are they going to open fire? No? No, they're not. Right, let's move over this way. Mercenary, Crohn's, Vault, and... I can't see his name. Ah, Uzuma. Right, Uzuma. And... No, he actually can't see Snowy. That's my... Oh! He can see Snowy. There's no way he can't see Snowy. Snowy's not shooting, so he might think it's empty. However, Mercenaries... Is that a hat? Where is he? Nope, Lats. Lats. And I believe he got too close to the US main and suicided. Remember, you're not allowed to be inside of US main, I believe, then. So, Prog ran straight into US main and got killed for it. Ripped that. For a second there, I thought that was a hat, not a lat. Brewdog's still up on this hill. Overmind is coming back for vengeance. This is beautiful in any case. Brewdog feels something is wrong with the force and has shifted over. He knows something is coming. He can hear it. Sees Overmind. Takes out the marksman rifle. Sees Overmind. Takes a shot. Oh, Overmind with the fucking headshot right there. Insta killing Brewdog. Look at that head snap shot right in the side of the cheek. Yeah. That did not end well for Brewdog. He did hit Overmind. However, he just missed any important kill. Walmus trades with Gornyak, I think. Or possibly Gleb. Lots of death lying in the field. That is no one. Bigsy in Skies is doing something weird. Boot is a few meters away from Radovoy. Come on, guys. You can't do this. You can't just sit here. Move. Do something. Bush monster. Do you see Big Z yet? He sees Big Z. He sees Skies. Holy shit. Was that you guys? Was that you, Big Z? No, he had binoculars. That couldn't have been him. Who the fuck shot Red Boy? Pod shots happening at Big Z and Skies from possibly end.
Like they're over that
Dude,
fucking
fucking
mountain,
bullets, dude.
over the hill. Over the river.
Well, it's happening over at end, actually. End is a sniper. We saw him before AFK at that rally just there. Just a little bit too far. I nearly had that down. And here's end. Get in sight. Aiming. He doesn't see anything. We can see him because we have hacks. But anyway. He might see recoil in just a second. Recoil is proning into the river. Come on, there's no way you can't see recoil. Shoots, hits Big Z instead. He's focused really hard on Big Z. And there's the bleeding Big Z. Recoil gets killed. Possibly by end. He's going through ammo pretty fast, so it's going to cause him having to back out. Oh no, recoil DC'd. Shit, there goes a Unity member. Effley gets killed by Virus with full auto, possibly by Crot. No, by Stormtrooper in the BTR. Rip Effley. That would have been painful. Tickets, 124 to 163, so the ticket difference again. It's goddamn nearly even now. It's only 40 tickets difference from 100. This is... I'm not sure how to deal with this. Recoil was deleted off the map, if that makes it any better, because he DC'd. Brute came up. I think he tried to kill Felony, however, it didn't work out for him. It's bound to happen. Marksman's got a horrendous recoil. Big Z and Skies did die. I'm not sure by what, possibly by Dr. Kuzan. Ard Vandalay is dead. Not deleted, but dead. Seems he was killed by the BTR. Yeah. So Vora and all the others that were up on that hill providing stupid good support. MVP right fucking there. 10 out of 10. GG no re. Got flanked by Wooly and Kirication. And a BTR. I think there was a bit too much firepower needed, but... This is curious. I've never seen this happen in Kohat. Currents, Uzuma, and Vault camping US main. Just outside of US main. That actually just sends shivers down my spine. So, yes.
New hair marked, far southwest of Mozart.
Southwest of Modzai. New hab mark. Oh,
14.5
that thing.
has been marked north of our fob. That's accurate.
At least they're
Except the
keeping that
tracking
on.
from it.
So here's the two lats. They're possibly talking Uzuma and
There's a hot
Currents.
spot in Malacca now.
They can see Snowy. He's just right there. 3 lats. One might have missed. Another 2 lats. 3rd lat hits a tree. Now. Snowy said it just right. What the fuck? what happened was they hit the US main. US main has a secret hidden wall. It's the US's defense system. That's why no one attacks US anymore. Any bullets that are shot towards the US main base are instantly deleted off the map or exploded in midair. True fact. What is this? While I was busy looking at US main. What is this? Prog has attacked! And they've actually gotten into Malak. There's Aaron giving a shout out that they're currently patching. Jerry's slowly moving up. Jerry, man, move quicker. You can hear the bandaging.
Right here, Jerry, right here.
Jerry nearly kills everyone. Iron J, Smile left. Sparrow takes out Iron J. Pianos and Smile left. Pianos moves in. He knows something's up.
I got one.
Oh boy, I got no time.
Yeah, still one contact
in there,
south,
boys.
south,
Aggressive.
out the doorway.
Here comes a lap. Say, how do you do? Boom! And that's a hit. There's a fuck's sake from Italy. Wolomus jumps over the wall. Takes out Overmind. Pianos runs back in because he knows it's not a good place to be outside anymore. Runs straight past Pianos. Jumps down as he gets headshotted. And Sparrow peeks the corner. Smile gets killed from Zero. And Jeff. So it looks like Unity defended Malak somehow. And here's crossover, Angry Bird, Dr. Kuzin and Volt moving in. They've actually, this is part of the cap. I'll show you in just a moment if I remember the button. So here's the massive circle. This entire circle is Malak's cap. It's a very hard thing to defend without 64 players sitting on it. Like a pub game. But this is anything but a pub game. Anyway, let's get back in. We have Gleb and INJ with a Gonyak slowly moving into reinforce. Moving up into the Malak south compound. While in the north compound, Prog takes it over. They moved in. They've taken their houses. They enjoyed themselves. They're squatters. Or are they? Whoever wins with the biggest guns are the winners, and whoever dies are the squatters. It's whoever wins. Anyway, Unity's going to be running into some problems if they don't come back in. They've got a lot of people up towards the north, northwest, and northeast and east. So there's a shout out. It seems like someone's yelling out in Discord because there's a little squad comms about not being able to get off Hab. That's understandable. Wooly is sitting in a BTR shooting at the Hab. It's not pretty. With Raphael slowly moving up, he might be trying to get a flank on that BTR, but it's going to be too late if they don't get people onto the point. There's the lines flashing, so Prog is capping Malak. Malak is going to go down in a moment. It's currently 95 to 150 tickets, so the ticket difference has jumped quite a bit. There goes Felony, runs straight into Ace, Wolomus, and Jerry. Felony takes out Ace and Wolomus, but Jerry is good. Jerry throws an nade just in case, goes high, lands. Pretty damn spot on. Nice throw there, Jerry. However, Mr. Felony did die before that nade happened. So, only Sparrow is actually left on point, and INJ is... Sparrow, man. Sparrow. Sparrow. The spray is real. Dr. Cruisin knows exactly what Unity has been doing. Takes up on top of the hill.
We're taking it back.
They're about to get a hab up.
They are. Right in the north side compound, and here's the hab. Communication's gonna start building. There's a lat shot through the murder hole? Are you kidding me? He shot through the murder hole? Nice shot, mercenary. Keep that up, man. And here comes the hab. In a few more digs, Prog's gonna get a hab. In a hab on Malak, they're going to have a hab. Communication's digging it up. And Smiley's dead, INJ's dead, Gonyak's dead, as well as Overmars. Barrow is still in the building. Jeff is slowly moving up. Jerry's taken over one building. It looks like squatters unite. Gleb moves in on the building. Jerry will not be happy with this. Jerry doesn't like roommates. Jerry wants to live by himself. And once he sees Gleb, or Gleb sees Jerry, they're both going to lose their shit. No one knows as Gleb is sitting there. Let's zoom down. The circle itself is still flashing, so Unity is still losing this point. They're going to have to try and get in if they want to keep it. Wooly gets killed. Yeah, Wooly gets killed. Sparrow is enjoying himself. Sparrow is enjoying him. Ethley just TK 0 alpha. And then swears he's head off. And slowly moving up on the south. While Brodog is trying to push in on the hab. Gets naded. He knows there's something up. Instant spray by Beowulf. However, Ben MG on the door. However, because he looked away to kill Beowulf, Wooly proned at the door itself kills. There goes Ethley at the murder hole. Sees Mercenary, takes out Mercenary. Wooly peeks over towards the murder hole, gets a nade out. There's a nade by Ethley. There's a nade for Ethley. They both run out. That's pretty good timing by Ethley right there. So Ethley's now on top of the hab. Takes out Dr. Cruisin. And he also sees this wonderful, wonderful hab that they built. Currently still round 1. There's 35 minutes left. 56 tickets to 112. So Prog has actually gotten tickets back. Unity has successfully defended Malak. And there's a mass spawned by Prog. Ethley's still alive somehow. Folded, walks in backwards into the building Ethley's in. Ethley kills another Beowulf. Mercenary spawns right in front of him. Ethley going ham. Nearly kills Cross Forces, however, full auto beats Burst.
I was bringing people into your squad 2.
There goes a few lats onto this hab. Nades being thrown far and wide. Explosions happening everywhere. Aaron tries to push in. He kills Wooly. But Dr. Cruisin takes out Aaron before he could do any more damage.
I'm down. It's definitely in there. 100%.
Stormtrooper just driving straight through the fields of Malak. Joe Deere opens fires on Stormtrooper with a small arms fire right there. And there's a chance Prog might be building a repair station. I wonder if you build a repair station in here, up against the wall, you can sit here and repair your truck. I think that would be a good thing to find out. Ace Brodog in the fields of death, traversing it like kings of death. However, they get open fired by Kirication, who's up on the hill. They're taking shots left and right. However,
Mortarfog marked on Zimmy, far south.
apparently Unity's getting motors. I hope I hear them. Kirication gets killed. There's, however, Croc, Scar, and a rally getting up on this hill. But Dodo, Adok, Art Vandale are coming in to say, get off my property. And There goes Ace trying to escape the fields of death. There goes Brewdog sitting in the fields of death. And there goes N running straight into Dodo. Dodo just runs around in circles. Boot currently dead. Adok picking up Boot. Prog still has full control over the hills. Prog's getting full control over Malak. They are neutralizing Malak right now. This might be a GG over the stalemate that is Kohat round 1. There goes Smoke straight on top of Sparrow. They know Sparrow's in the building. He hasn't moved too much, but it's a good place to defend. It's a good place to hold. You don't really want to move. There goes a nade. I was actually going to be very surprised if it went through the door. And Sparrow takes out INJ. Going to start trying to pick up Smile, but this is going to be very on top. Sparrow, you going to throw a nade? Sparrow throws a nade. He attempted to throw a nade. Unfortunately, it didn't get through the door. It hit the corner. While to the north in the compounds, there's massive amounts of full auto fire. So we already know that's Russia. There goes nades. There goes fire. Fire, death, explosions. This is everything you look for in an FPS game. After such a long stalemate. Rally's still up just north of these hills. However, looks like Boot, the marksman, has taken over shooting. He's taken over Gorniak. Made him bleed. He's going to be able to bandage in time if he's quick enough. We'll have to see in that case. X-Scout's running through the open field. Boot's trying to hit him. Unfortunately, he just misses. Sky is moving up. And Scar kills Adok just as Raphael, Dodo, and Boot all kill Scar. And Boot takes out Scar with a pistol and yells out disrespect. And here's some full auto fire all across the fields of death. There goes Big Daddy Jerry. There goes Brewdog. Lord Helmet's removed. Yes, there you go, I said it. Art Vanderlei gets killed trying to prone into a building. Gorniak takes over said building. Runs up to the door. Sparrow not looking even anywhere near that building. Doesn't notice Gorniak. And however, Gorniak realized there were Unity members outside, so he was looking for those. Runs straight into Vendetta. Gorniak is going ham. He is also a lat. That's a very, very dangerous map. Boot gets killed. It looks like that was a pretty big penetration round. He might have been killing, yeah. Yeah, he was killing people on top of the hab and they didn't like it. Dr. Kuzin most likely. He was, and GG. Round 1, Kohat, Prog versus Unity. Prog takes the first win.
Yeah, they only dropped gas on Syria.
With exactly 100 tickets. 272 kills to 284, 286 deaths to 280, with 335 newts to 356 newts. 69 revives to 60. So it looks like Unity took home the Healing Cup. Prog took the Killing Cup. Yeah, that was an interesting round 1. Prog took that out of left field. I wasn't actually ready for it. Neither was Unity. Taking over Malak. That was interesting. I kind of wish I noticed it. I kind of got distracted with the 3-lets trying to shoot Snowy inside a US main. I'm wondering if they thought Snowy was just outside. So there's going to be a 5-minute break. So take your time, get a drink, go to the toilet, get back here, and we'll continue with round 2. It looks like Unity's having a blast chatting up in chat. I have to say, that was an interesting round one. It nearly came down to time. It seriously did nearly come down to time. They had less than 30 minutes. That game went for nearly 2 hours. I've got more things to say. Prog seemed pretty heavy with the halves. That's not bad in any case. That's actually a pretty cool difference towards the clans that I have casted for. A lot of clans are actually very light with putting down habs because of the risk of running the radio. Because if it gets dug up, there goes, I think it's 15 or 20 tickets. So, yeah, like, seeing Prog actually put down not only one, but 2 radios at mod side to attack it, and then put in yet another just as soon as they get a compound in Malak. Now, it could have been very risky, but they timed it extremely well with their BTR that sneaked behind all the way down towards the US main. And it was beautiful because when Wooly and that BTR snuck around and actually held Unity inside their own hab at Malak, that gave Prog a chance to kill the last remaining Unity members on Malak and then build their own hab. And as soon as Unity comes back, it's like, oh shit, we don't have Malak anymore. While Unity, in their own ways, I noticed some pretty cool things. They did some pretty cool stuff, like Australia and I believe it was Zimmy. Was Zimmy in the game? Yes. Doing their own little thing. They were actually doing the lat hunts. I didn't see what happened to that tracked vehicle, but there was a good chance that they killed it. Or possibly not, just freaked it out and made him run away. So they kept one vehicle away, which was better than none. Vora with that fucking LMG biported north of Chikar. Not Chikar, Malak. That was golden. He was doing a lot of work. He was a reaper of death up on that hill before Prog finally got a marksman or ACOG guy to kill him. Oh no, it wasn't a marksman. It was Wooly in the BTR when it finally moved up to camp the hab to give Prog a chance to build that hab up. That was when Vora died because he wasn't paying attention behind him. Why would he? He's lat proned on top of a hill, biported, killing people left and right. There's no reason why he should be looking behind himself. Like, for a game that went into a stalemate, there's actually a lot of things left and right that was actually very commendable and easy to talk about. Like, Boot. For an hour, he was able to sit just north of Mod's Eye, shooting left and right as well, taking people out as soon as he can, with and doing the same thing. However, not for as long. However, he did take out Big Z, who was trying to bring out a rally to attack Mod's Eye itself, which saved Prog any sort of difficulties. They didn't get a rally down, and that was a good thing. It seemed like Big Z was trying to wait for a closer time to drop it. So, all in all, people were doing some pretty cool things. We didn't see too much of the vehicle play for Unity themselves. They lost 2 out of the 3 strikers in the first movements of the games, which set them back drastically, like, holy shit, drastically. Now, the 30 mil and BTR sitting on that ridge for about an hour and a half. Well, I think it was just the 2 30 mils that were doing that. I think the BTR and the 14.5 tracked vehicle were actually off moving, and the 30mm sat still just south of Modzai. They were doing some pretty cool ass shooting with Snowy from the US main. Like, that's not just a few meters. That was them shooting from here, from G10-14, all the way up to I-5-34. That's not just a few 300 meters. That's nearly 2Ks. So, while this happens, I'm going to need to quickly run off and go to the toilet. So, please don't think I've ran off. I won't be too long. So sorry, I'm back, guys. So it looks like I was just in time. So I'm going to be swapping teams, so I'm going to be sitting on the Prog side of things. I don't know if they use actual in-game talk, but it's what I do just in case there is any in-game talk. So let's quickly swap over. Whoops, lock that. Swap teams. There we go. I was actually meant to click swap teams and not create squad. So we'll wait for them to create their own squads, and then I'll quickly swap around. So there goes the first one, with Smile as leader, Sky as squad leader for round 2, for squad 2 I should say. Cross forces for squad 3. And there's plenty of more, they might make a second. Ooh, there we go. Stormtrooper for the 4th squad leader. So it looks like they're going full squads. There's a few more members, so they might be making some separate squads themselves. Let's go make our own little thing. Bam, lock. And we're good. So we'll close this, wait 3 more seconds, and we'll jump in as the camera. So we aren't hearing too much talks right now, but that's okay in any case. Let's quickly move over towards the progs. And we're flying away. Here we are at the US main. We have a lot of people doing a lot of things. We have Stormtrooper Mercenary in the crew, Folded in the first striker. We have Wooly in the second striker, Rotovoy and Curication in the third striker. They're only bringing one Logi truck, which is driven by Dema. And in the transport truck, they have Gorniak, Cross Forces, Scar, Crot. I can't read all of their names. Volt, Overmind, Varus, Beowulf, Crones, Angry Bird, Smile, Gleb, and Yutsuma. While towards the Unity members at Russian. Let me fly, let me fly, let me fly. I don't think I'm going to get there in time before it starts. No, I'm giving up. I'm going to stop before I get halfway. I'm not going to be able to shed at Unities. It's going to be in the middle of them driving. It's not going to be pretty. So we're going to be following the US vehicles out again for round 2. But this will be Prog's idea. So the 3 strikers are going to be heading south, just like Unities did. However, the crew, Logi, and Transport are actually heading towards the east. Possibly one heading north, so they Chakar, the rest going through the river fields towards Malak. And here it goes. We'll have to see if there's any force stops. So Rotovoc and Purification actually hit that wall, which was a little bit slow. However, they're going off pretty fine. The strikers should be good in any case. They shouldn't run into too much difficulty driving down that south road. It's these trucks we're curious by. The Crow's heading up on the river. I wish I knew what they were saying. Very beautiful, unlike Unity. Ooh. No, Dema! Dema! Dema flips the Logi. He flips it worse. Wait for it. So Prog doesn't have a Logi truck. Not at the moment. The 3 strikers heading towards Jazera, transport truck heading to Malak, Crow heading towards Shakar. I completely forgot what happened to that Crow for Unity in round 1. Anyway, here's the transport truck just driving nice chill at Malak. There's a Logi actually heading straight towards Malak. The tracked vehicles, one heading uphill with the, I believe that's the 30mm uphill with the 30mm APC. Well, BTR, and the normal BTR with the 14.5 track. Ooh, the transport's actually heading towards Modsai. This is going to be curious. It does seem like Prog got their Logi truck back up and standing. They're bringing out the second Logi truck as well. Uzamo drops out, so does everyone else. Crot runs straight into Brodog, and they collide. However, Brodog's getting sprayed by all of Prog. It's not pretty. Brodog gets killed. However, Snowy in their track vehicle, there goes a lap, takes out Crot. So Prog loses their transport truck. There's a radio. Prog's going pretty damn hard. They don't have a hab up just yet. However, Snowy is straight on top of him. Ben nearly gets one shot. Ben's getting hit by everything. 2 hits. Ben's on fire. If he gets hit anymore, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. One lap misses too badly. So close. And there's the 3rd lap. Ben's in a lot of trouble if he doesn't move and get out of there. However, Snowy's moving around in the BTR, doing what he does best. Ben gets killed in the tracked BTR, tracked MG, while Zero and Bambi gets grenade launched to death while dealing with S-Count. Prog is taking over Modzai. Recall just outside of the field, about to get flanked by End. End sees Recall, opens fire. Unfortunately, Art Vandelay from the side trades with him. Russian Grand Fortress catches Bahadur. It looks like Snowy might have sight on their radio. No, he's just off it. He can't see it just there. So with this, Beowulf's just near the rally. He seems to be acting canary. Dem is moving the transport truck through the field. No, that's a Logi truck. He stops, however, he's just in front of Snowy. Snowy doesn't actually see him, though. He's protected pretty magnificently by the trees. However, he must hear it. He must hear it. Continues driving. He sees the radio. He must see the radio. He sees the Crow. The Crow gets killed. There goes Dr. Kuzin and Pianos. I'm trying not to talk while they talk. But yes, Prog takes over the North Hill of Modzai. It seems like Unity killed all of Prog on the South Fields of Death. Scar is trying to escape with the Logi, but this might not end well. Snowy catches starts opening fire, shooting Scar down. He doesn't get the kill though, but he nearly does. And Scar, in an attempt to, in a panic, retreat. I don't think it's going to blow up, but he's going to come line and sun again. And there goes Scar. So if we have a look, there's a striker just east of Modzai. Crow far north near Chakar. And a striker heading back to US main. There's a transport truck back at US again. So that's spawned in. There's 2 habs on point. 2 habs in the field. They actually got down a hab. Where is it? Here it is. Lord Helmet's actually on top of it. They seem to have found it. They're going to be looking for a radio. However, the radio's in the other way. Right next to Snowy. I don't think Snowy can see it. Or possibly he does, but Unity's not paying any attention to it. They're going to leave it there. So Unity actually successfully defended it. Defended it? I think they just did less fuck-ups. I don't know. It was a lot of movement. There was a lot of death. A lot of explosions. It seems like Unity came out on top. With a question mark. Unity's also taken over Malak. It seems like this is turning into a slow steamroll. Here comes the neutralization. So, here's Transport Truck and Striker coming in. Striker coming in on the east with Striker coming in on the south. Radovoy slowly moving in to check things out. Mass drop by Prog members all along the road. Jerry gets out of it. He takes a few pot shots. Brodog is right in front of it. Opens fire. Full burst. There goes one lat straight into the vehicle. Nearly killing Brodog, man. Nearly killing Brodog. And here's the mass Prog force. This is not exactly something you want to see for your team. Vendetta gets killed. Jerry gets removed. Gorniak goes down from Ethley. Ethley gets killed by sniper shots from Dr. Kuzin. Brodog is still half dead. Volt is moving through the dry river right now. Straight into Brodog. Sees him. Kills him from behind. As while Volt gets killed by Art Vandalay crouching through the trees. Bant by himself, currently moving slowly around the fields of death. He stands up, there's End right up on the hill he might see, but he's not looking that direction. Sees Dr. Filini running through the field, takes a shot, takes 2 shots, takes 3, takes out Filini. Crone sees Bant, however, Bant has so many people to deal with in the field. Scar coming up behind Bant, you better start pruning, dude. Scar's gonna see ya. Scar sees ya, and Bant gets killed by Scar's taking a few shots needed. So, Escott is a medic. He's going to pick up Felony, so that's a good hold right there. Prog has successfully pushed Unity off Malak. If we push 6, it does look like Unity is losing Malak. While Ben is currently having shits and giggles fun with Prog inside of this south field. South compound. So sorry, I had a yawn. Here's the truck. Just driving up. It is just a transport truck, nothing too special. So he must have just used it to bring himself closer. Gleb, Dema, and Cross Forces is playing around with Bambi, Boot, and Lord Helmet, as well as Vora. Here's the striker opening fire. He's got an interesting line of sight. He can see Wallamus and Snowy. They are the Unity vehicle drivers. It seriously looks like Unity is following Prog's hab attempt in Malak. So Snowy is taking pot shots at him, mainly because Mercenary is right on top. He's getting ready for this lat. He doesn't want to open fire just yet. He wants Snowy to get hit a few more times. Possibly see smoke, and Mercenary is going to take the snatch. He's going to snatch the kill. Prones. He's afraid, as he should be. It's a beast. It's not just a little bear. And he takes the shots. He's been hit just enough. He's aimed, he takes the shot, he hits. No, he's now very injured. He's going to have to start running if he's wanting to survive. Mercenary's second lap takes out Snowy before he could do anything about it. And there he goes. Walmus in a truck tries to drive up. However, Crone seems to have been ready for him. Mercenary suicides. Pretty much exactly what you should do. So Unity is not actually stopping Prog from capping. However, they're going to force Prog to have at least a squad on top of Malak if they don't want to lose it. They do have a radio. Do they have a hub? They don't have a hub. Do you guys have a hub? They do. It's not spawnable just yet, is it? I can see it. Ah, here it is. Yeah, they haven't even built it just yet. So that's why they're having issues with trying to defend Malak. They don't have a spawn point. Now, they could have been fishbowled, but it seems like Unity's done a good thing. Scars runs straight into the radio room and sees it. He's probably given a shout out. And Smile's probably given a shout out about this hab. Krot gets killed and is trying to kill anyone in the dry river, and there's shovel sounds right now. Mortar fire right there. Scars holding the window, takes shots out. Big Z hits Scars, however he doesn't get the kill. He does cause bleeding. And they trade. Scar and Big Z? Big Z trade with each other. Now, Scout has actually stopped digging at the moment because you can't really defend yourself by yourself. Aifley coming running in. Medic's running away, takes a few shots. Scout knows he's there, and a second trade in the same building. Cronus jumps over the wall, gets killed for his blunder. And Unity seems to have somehow defended their own radio. However, End, doing what End does as an MVP, he is marksman. He's actually on top of Unity's hub. There goes Boot. And here comes a Unity run straight into End. Jesus, End. Man. Are you a god, dude? Like, what is this? There's another 2 Unity down. End is killing people left and right. No one's surviving. They're throwing nades and everything. Vendetta gets TK'd by Ben somewhere. Mr. Filony gets killed by Ben. Neri gets taken out by Big Z. Gleb is taking pot shots at the hab. Big Z knows what's up. Sees him. Full autos him down. Crot can see something, and Big Z gets killed. Joe T gets DC, possibly by Gonyak. Not Joe T, but Big Z gets killed by Gonyak. I said that really weirdly. Now, Bambi and Scout are sharing the same corner of the wall. There's mortar explosions. Sparrow gets killed by the explosions themselves. Straya gets hit by them. Straya, dude, you better hide. So close. Straya nearly gets killed from that. If we have a quick look. That's a pretty risky mortar, but it's doing what you need it to be done. Prog is using full use of this artillery, and now they're aiming for this hab. Adolf gets killed. Sparrow runs out, gets killed. Unity is going to need to keep a guy on top of the hab if they want to keep this up. Look towards Modzai. using it, tries to get to the radio, however, he gets killed by Aaron. There's a 4-man Prog group moving slowly towards Modzai. It is squad 1. However, Unity only has Wallamus, Dodo, and Aaron there. So this could actually backfire for Unity if they don't have a united force to defend Mod. Now, somehow Big Z and Bambi are actually alive. Bambi must have used the forest. He's probably pissed off that they killed his mother. You don't kill Bambi's mother, guys. You never do. Anyway, Big Z gets killed. He must have traded with Gleb, or he killed Gleb and Scout took him for a vengeance. Raphael just running bare bones up on the hill. No shit's given. Mr. Felony just running through the dry river. Turns left, takes 2 shots. There goes Bant. Throws a nade way up, possibly to kill anyone. However, no one was close by. Doctor cruising through the myrtle hole. Fucking scary shit. Felony is right there. I wish I was on Unity's side to hear Vora. So, Unity's actually losing a lot of lives. It's currently 365 to 337, so Unity's actually losing a lot of tickets to attack Malak right now. They're dying a lot more than Prog's dying. And Prog is moving into Modzai. Prog has a squad in Modzai. Raphael notices Prog is inside Modzai and takes a few shots. He hits INJ, however, he doesn't get a kill straight. He's bleeding out by himself. Sorry about the cough. So, Uzuma, Smile, and Pianos. All bleeding out. There's a massive full auto fire from Beowulf straight into Aaron's face. And he dies from the bleed. But if we have a look here, Angry Bird, Uzuma is still alive. They're still moving around. Angry Bird is a medic, so he's going to start picking himself up. But they're not going to be able to do too much unless they get some kills. Now, if we look towards here, Gonyak kills 0, but Lord Helmet is slowly moving through the fields of death. However, Gonyak, the Canary, was ready for it. And he wasn't taking his shit. So the rally is still safe. Nade, pretty close, not close enough. What's up? They said something about Modzai. That's what I know. Yep, Unity lost Malak. 357 to 300, 57 tickets advantage towards Prog. Big Z's by himself at Malak. He's squad leader, so he can't do anything about the radio he's possibly going to be running straight into. Or not. Cross forces, are you okay, dude? Nope, he's moving. He hears cross forces moving, and he thought he was getting flanked, but it's not. He's just parkouring. You know, just chilling. Doing his own little thing. So, let's fly over to Modzai. So, Wooly, any striker, he's reaping the fields like it's wheat. It's not looking pretty. It is not looking pretty for Unity right here. And catches Sada Skies. He hits him a little bit. Doesn't do a lot of damage though. Raphael runs straight out in the open. Wooly isn't actually paying attention. He's shooting at Ace, who's trying to pick up Vendetta most likely. With Raphael slowly moving up with a lat. However, INJ's up there and he's prone and he's ready for it. INJ sees Raphael. Raphael doesn't see INJ. No. They don't see either. Raphael gets too distracted by Wooly, doesn't notice INJ either. INJ doesn't notice Raphael because Raphael's too close to him. Ooh, INJ shot. He's right in front of you. Raphael, take the shot. He takes the shot. Misses horribly. It was a stress thing. It was a force thing. He was forced to take a shot because INJ was opening fire. And he was shooting just a bit too north. Raphael's going to be pissed. He's not going to be happy with himself with that. INJ is still alive though. INJ should be a happy chap. He's going to see that kill and he's going to laugh. He's not going to say it over the mic, of course. In fact, he's going to throw another nade. He threw it a lot harder that time. He's now more aware below. That striker causing a lot of damage. Purification in the second striker, just providing even more cover fire. Current Sky and Escat on the roof. They kill Bant and Wallamus. Sparrow is alive. He knows something's up. Scar pushes straight into this hab. A spawns in. He gets insta-killed. And there goes the dig right now. Scar gets killed. Escat gets killed and Crones get killed. Sparrow saves the day. Tickets 3522 280. Bigsy's still alive somehow. Don't ask me. Stormtrooper, Crot, and Mr. Felony are moving in from the north with No, Overmind, and Radovoy coming in on the northeast. Ethley runs through the smoke straight past Stormtrooper. Stormtrooper doesn't do the same and like, fuck that shit, I'm gonna kill ya. And that's what happens. Shots happening left and right, up and down, north, south, west, and east. Not too much in a fleshy circumstance. It looks like Radovoy has a very nice line of fire on top of this hab. Yep. He doesn't see too much, but he sees just enough, especially with that scoped LMG right there. We can't see it, but we know for a fact he can. I'll show you right here. He's shooting directly down, so he doesn't see all the hab entrances. I went way too fast. However, he sees this door right here. Yeah, right here. There you go. I'm surprised he's still alive. I'm surprised no one's trying to take a pot shot at him. Unity is dying, like, for every person that gets out of the hab, at least 3 Unity members die. The Unity is getting fishbowled, guys. And it's not pretty. This is not a pretty sight. Big Z is finally dead, but Brewdog is coming in to take his place at Malak. I think it's easy to just say Unity is dead. Or Unity is Spencered. Bant bleeding out. He's trying his best. Catches out of Uzuma. He takes a few shots, however, he gets killed by the mass amount of nades that Prog just threw over that wall. Now, Sparrow is still somehow in this building. He's going to be trying to defend it the best he can. Now, they killed one dude digging, however, Prog is still going. Bandy's alive. He's going to be throwing a nade over towards the hab. Cronus gets killed without Bambi taking a hit. Prog's got Mod's Eye. They're also digging down the radio. Here it is. It's already down on the second stage. First stage left. And there goes the radio. Prog has taken over Mod's Eye. Unity is falling back. They have nowhere to come back. There's the neutralization circle flashing like a light bulb. Beowulf still covering. Unity is all the way back at main. Now that Logi did just try to fly through, but Volder Mercenary was ready for him. Ace, Aaron, and Jeff, who jumped out, all die. It was a nice try by Unity, but it seems like Unity is losing control here in round 2. Now this Simi in the 30 mil caught side off. I'm trying to remember who. I'm not entirely sure. I think it was Stormtrooper. He's taken some good shots all the way towards... Ooh. If I know it right, he's shooting a Beowulf. Is he shooting a Beowulf? He's missing. No. I'm not sure what he's shooting at. I honestly don't know what he's shooting at. Now, Raphael Bambi is still bleeding out. It seems like they're trying to hold their spawns. 315 to 220 tickets. There's a new radio just east of Mod's Eye, but it's not looking too pretty. There's the radio. Vor is in the truck. He's possibly waiting to give it supplies. And there's the new hub. They're going to have to try and dig Prog out, but Prog has, like Unity, put up their own radio. I'm not seeing a hub just yet. Oh, it looks like they're putting it up on the hill. No? Is it in the building with the... Oh, it is. Jesus. I just flew straight into it. That's actually a pretty cool hab. Does exactly what you need it to do. It does exactly what you need it to do. That's cool. That's pretty well done right there. So Prog's got it pretty well defended. Squad 2's moving towards Bahadur. Unity is still not there, but they're bringing in the 30 mil and the BTR. With the Zimmy in that tracked 30 mil, just shoot it at. What Zimmy wants to shoot at? Now, Iron J was taking some poor shots. Art Vandalay is down. Iron J is moving back because he's bleeding out. Ben and Brodog down. Beowulf. No, it's folded up on the hill in the striker. Opening fire on the Unity members that have just spawned into the new hub. It was well planned, but it seems like Prog caught on too well. And there goes Iron J shouting out that there was a sniper shooting at him for Uzuma and Angry Bird. Now Uzuma just goes full ham with LMG, so Unity doesn't catch on. That Cross Forces squad is moving in pretty strongly behind the hab. They do have sun on the hab. They can fishbowl it like they did with the Mod's Eye. Unity seems to have spread out pretty severely. They don't have a canary, so it's nice and open for Prog to move in. There goes Prog using mortar fire again. Squad 2's moving into Bahadur pretty nicely. Let's go check that out. It seems like Prog is using the mortar on Mod's side to shoot at that. Am I wrong? I have to be wrong. Nope. So there it goes right there. And there it goes. Ben gets away. He jumps over straight into Prog. He just ran straight into a squad. He knows he's not going to survive, so he just chose to take a shot. The shot landed. Cross Forces gets hit. And US neutralizes Bahadur proper. There goes the smoke, completely blocking out all vision, leaving Prog the ability to move in without being afraid to be shot at. Smile finds the radio. So, Smile's going to be waiting. He should actually dig it, I reckon. There's no reason not to.
Кросс, прими инфу, Фоба у меня стоит в реке по маркеру. Я отрою ее, не даю подходить.
I think Smile lost his shit at Cross Forces to hurry up. I think. So, few shots happening left and right. Jerry is somehow alive. He killed Yuzuma. Jerry should be happy with that. However, 1, 2, 3, and Jerry goes down from Gonyak. Bambi, Big Z, Bant, not with our Vandalay. He's dead, bleeding again. I feel like I just catch him bleeding. He's bad luck camera at the moment. Big Z moves up, catches sight of Virus. He takes a shot, however, he misses, but that causes Virus to go, whoop, someone's hit. And Bambi and Big Z slowly moving about. Virus, oh no, Pianos might have actually caught sight of Big Z. And there goes the radio and hab. Uni lost the next one. It's currently 3-3 to, I can't see, 133 tickets. Bambi and Big Z on top of the hab. Now Bambi can dig, however, here it goes. Oop, Bant's here as well. So it looks like they're going to be aiming for the hab first. It looks like they're suiciding, and there goes the hab. Pianos moves in, straight in front of Big Z. They're trading shots, they're not hitting anyone. And Bambi's still digging, however, Exert's coming in from behind. No one's protecting it. Big Z gets killed. Bant's somehow defending. Looks like. Keep digging, guys. Keep digging. There's a nade. Very damn close. It does hit Bant. He's bleeding now. And here comes the radio. And no, he's digging the wrong thing. Bambi. Bant, stop your bleeding, dude. Prog's gonna lose it, but then they've got Bahadur, don't they? Yeah, they have Bahadur. So it's gonna lose them some tickets, but it's not gonna lose them the game. Will they see the feet? No, they don't. Keep digging, dude. And there it goes. Prog loses their first radio. However, over at Bahadur, Prog's taking it over. Logi just casually sitting there. It's currently still on. Radovoy and currently just waiting to see anything coming out of main. Track 30 mil going far. There they are all the way over there. They might be trying to do something at Sarah's Eye, possibly defending it. Like dropping a squad there to defend it. Doesn't look like it's working out too well. Boot. BTR currently defending the radio at the moment. Vori in the Logi truck again. Rico drops the hab. No, actually Zimmy drops the hab. Rico digging it up. Building it up, I should say. However, Brute with that B tower is actually bringing in Prog. They have heard it. They know it's coming. Someone left their 30mm track vehicle just sitting there. Yuzuma has probably seen it by now. So, I'm not sure how this is going. 301 to 65 tickets. One lad on Zimmy's ass by Yuzuma. He's going to pull out the next shot. Zimmy swaps over to the 30mm and moves around. Sees Yuzuma, takes shots. Second hits Zimmy. Now he's very close to dead. Now that was 2 shots, so Yuzuma's out. He won't be able to kill Zimmy, but he can distract him enough and cause him to have to backtrack back to main. However, that also made Sparrow know Yuzuma was right there, which saved any sort of amount of trouble for Unity. So Unity's going to start mass running. Mercenary Vault somehow were always behind. I always love it how people react once they realize 2 lats hit. Boot's gonna keep running. Will Boot get the... Will Volt get the second? Very, very close. Just missed. So close. Mercenary gets killed. Volt's out of rockets as well. They all used 4 rounds. 2 people. Yeah, it's not looking pretty. There's a striker moving far north. It looks like they're going to be coming in on the flank of Sarazai. It looks like Prog's going to try and push Unity all the way back to their own main. But at the same time, Unity's not giving up. They're pushing straight into Bahado proper right now. And here they come, slowly moving in. Now, this is actually a very hard place to defend. There's so many corners, so many doors, so many ways to loop around. Lat straight into Zero's face from Pianos. Golniak just killing anyone coming out into the street. Jerry goes down, Reiko bleeding, Bant peeks the door and gets killed for it. Zero Alpha, man. That must have hurt straight in the face. Art Vanderlei, Dodo, Ben, and Vora all ran into Krot, Escat, Cronus, Yuzuma, and Scar. Now there's only Vora left standing, the rest have died. We'll have to see what Vora does as himself. So he was the MVP MG. He is now a lat, so I'm curious what he's going to be up to in this regard. Ethley just following Varus up with the Logi. It seems like they've just dropped supplies, possibly, for the hab at Bahado. However, they're going to maybe lose it if Ethley gets up in time, as well as Vora moving. But Vora seems to have been called out. He's bleeding out. Adok gets killed by Scar, most likely. So, yep, Vora is in a lot of pain. And Cronus, Escat, and No are actually pushing him right now. Escat knows exactly what's going on. And boom. He dies. Unity completely takes over this little hill here. However, running down it is a death trap. As Big Z, Vendetta, and Jerry could all tell you. Scars is trying to pick up Jerry, but Scars is pushing pretty heavily. Bant is shooting anyone he catches sight. No dies. He hits Crone a little bit, but not a lot. He might have nipped him somehow. Dodo slowly moving towards Krot, while Art Vanderlei gets killed by Krot. However, S-Scout's coming in on the flank right now. If he doesn't get popped, he did get hit by someone, possibly by, not Bambi, I don't know who hit him. Must have been Bant, but N came in, taking him out, and Raphael from the other hill, bipoded, takes out End as a vengeance. With Ethley here. Ethley catches sight of the logic, catches sight of the rally. He takes out 2 people. He doesn't get hit. There goes the nade. He runs away from it. This gives Virus a chance to catch Ethley out and Medic MVP. So that's going to be 2 neutralizations for Unity from Ethley's side point. If we look towards Sarazai, Unity seems to have realized that Squad 3 is currently trying to move in on it. I don't think Unity's happy with that. So it's been a while. I haven't actually seen a lot of clans actually move towards Sarazai. Gonyak TK's Yuzuma apparently. So yeah, a lot of Prog death actually here. There's only Demo left standing. They still have their rally up. Actually, and that is GG. Round 2 goes to Prog with 284 ticket win. So Prog wins both rounds with 100 tickets and then 284. So kills 204 to 122 and then kills for Unity 115 to 207. The medics didn't do too much because the round went quick, but Unity does did more than Prog, though not too much. It's curious. It happened a lot. In a lot of cases, it happened a bit too quickly for me to pick up on a lot of things. Though, I'm curious. Like, with round 1, even though it ended in a stalemate for some time, we noticed quite a bit, such as Vora, MVP, LMG, Wooly and his BTR holding Unity off, Zimmy doing pot shots, Snowy holding US main, and then the 3-man lat squad trying to take him out there. And in round 2, Unity did some pretty good things. They successfully killed all Prog that was trying to push mod. Then they even got a hab up at... It was a bit late, but they got a hab up at Malak. It did seem like Malak took a gear up and jumped into it. So I'm going to jump over to Unity. We'll see if they want me there or not. Let's go see if they want to say, hey, how's it going?
We lost. Fuck. Righto.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't lose it.
Hello, Unity.
What's up, Elite?
How's it going, guys?
Oh, not well.
Oh, fucking sore.
We're tired, bro. We're tired.
Really well, first round going for 2 hours.
They wasted too much time.
Fuck, is that how long I went for?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Hour 40.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. Still shorter than the fucking
Later, man.
Cheers.
So I gotta say, I caught some pretty cool shit from both sides.
Oh, man.
Oh, hey, please tell me you got my pistol kills.
I got some pistol kills. I even heard someone shout out, "Yeah, pistol disrespect," as he was running away from a hill.
That might have been me.
It might have been. I'm not sure. I also caught Vora fucking being a Reaper of Death with his biported LMG, just north of Malak.
That's with his fucking nade.
Yep.
Please no.
The snakes.
Yep.
No.
I also caught Efley. No, was it Efley? T Kane? I think it was Efley T Kane in Malak, and he swears his head off because he rounds the corner, shoots. I can't remember who it was, and he's like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
No way, Evelyn.
Who did he kill?
It might have been Efley. I'm not sure.
It was that thing. He came up to me and he's like, "Oh shit, I killed somebody. Fuck, it was a teammate."
Just jumped in Prog's Discord, say GG and shit. Straight away, the cat's like, no more political jokes, eh?
There was quite a bit of political jokes.
That's fair enough.
You can't need to keep your mouth shut.
There's a
To be
fucking
fair,
cultural
though,
line.
the cunt that was saying political jokes sort of left halfway through.
It was a good game. Elite. They were good. They were good opponents. They played well.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
Definitely.
Something to take from, boys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll,
well
take on, we'll improve on it.
I
And
enjoyed it.
we'll get better.
We'll improve on our political jokes.
Onwards and upwards, boys.
I noticed they did a lot of a very big difference towards a lot of what other clans you faced, which was a pretty heavy radio and hab placements. Because in the end, they had in round 1 they had 2 for mod Zai in case you capped it back. They set a second hab up where that radio was, where Big Z called it. They had a radio up as soon as they had that woolly BTR hold you guys in that hab in Malak, which is what happened. Because I heard you guys were talking about it, was what was happening with Malak, because they were losing it. And I look around and there was BTR, Woolly in the BTR.
Pretty quick during that last half.
Yeah,
I think power went out or something.
Enough.
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, easy. Thanks for that, man. Unfortunately, they were better than us today, and they got the better of us. We'll have to see next time. But thanks very much for streaming, man.
No worries, no worries.
Cheers for that elite.
Thank
champion,
you.
man.
Cheers, bro. We're just gonna talk.
Yep, I'll bounce out. Have a good one.
See you later.
So that was Unity. I'll see if I can find Prog's Discord. Let me have a quick look here. That was a pretty good game, and it seems like Unity's got a lot to talk about. I believe Ala's possibly going to be jumping in there to have a shout out if he can. I think he might. It depends. No, I don't actually have the Discord. Might have to hit them up for it. I thought I did. That's concerning. I've got a lot of clan Discords, just not Progs. Well, unfortunately, I can't give him a shout out. So, thank you so much for being here, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Mr. Robot with a massive amount of chat involvement. Thank you so much. It's completely out of left field, but I greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out if you're actually saying this or if you're copy-pasting it, but in the end, it was interesting to read there. Thank you so much for all of you being here. That was Unity v Prog. Unity did unfortunately lose. First round with 100 tickets, second round 284. It did seem like Prog took a big step up in round 2. It seemed like they were possibly prodding Unity, possibly trying to learn their tricks to jump in on the side and then, yeah, essentially rip out their throats in round 2. Yeah, 2 wild animals. Just whoever finds out the tricks of the other animal or squad or clan usually wins. I was actually really interested. I've never seen it. I've always seen clans always go light on the habs, and I can't let go of it. Because Prog placed them everywhere. And it worked well. But then, I guess it worked well because that was Prog. And Prog has probably practiced that a lot. While the other squads are going minimalism, they're going, essentially, you could say maximalism. Don't tell me. So, thank you so much, guys. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to see if we can find someone to throw a host to. I'll be possibly throwing it to only the Strong Survive community because I've gotten quite a bit of lurks from them. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I greatly appreciate it. If you wish to see more, don't forget to hit that follow button. I'm not going to stop with the casting. I'm also going to be playing games here and there. But that is how it goes. So follow button, there's the Twitter panel down below. Discord is !Discord. If you wish to show support towards the stream, don't forget to hit that donation, the bits, or the sub. Now, sub is pretty special. I recommend doing that over the donation or bits because you get a cool emote. You get a little badge for your name in chat, and you also get access to locked channels in my Discord. So thank you so much for being here, and hopefully I'll see you around next time.